Arvind Kejriwal versus the Enforcement Directorate legal battle resuming in court. The Delhi High Court examines the material against Arvind Kejriwal. Judges call for files inside their chamber. Judges examine files inside their chamber. Judges have called for the ED file. High Court to examine the material against Arvind Kejriwal that has been submitted by the Enforcement Directorate as mandated. Judges asked for the file to be brought to them in their chamber through an officer in court. High Court examining the material against Arvind Kejriwal as submitted by the Enforcement Directorate. The hearing has now resumed in court. Judges have called for files inside their chamber. Judges examine files within their chamber. Judges have asked for the file to be brought to their chamber through an officer of the court. Remember this in connection with the Enforcement Directorate's case that they are building against Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in connection with the excise policy. The court had asked for details from the Enforcement Directorate. The same has been submitted and the court is now examining this matter. Judges have called for files inside their chamber is what we know. These are details emerging from the Delhi High Court. The judges have asked for the file to be brought to them in their chamber through an officer of the court. Delhi High Court examines the material against Arvind Kejriwal, calling for files inside their chamber, looking into the role that was allegedly played by Arvind Kejriwal in drafting the controversial liquor policy, which in fact, as we know, is under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate. Munish, as mandated by the Delhi High Court, the ED has had to submit material against the Delhi Chief Minister, talking about his alleged involvement. And this matter is now being examined by the Delhi High Court. Talk to us about what have they found so far.
Well, Sneha, as far as the hearing is concerned, it is underway, and the files which was brought in by the Enforcement Directorate in connection with the case and also pertaining to the allegations against Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, that file is being examined by the judge at this point of time. Now, as far as the entire hearing is concerned, this is going to be very crucial, Sneha, because in the entire hearing, Abhishek Manu Singhvi alleged that this is being done so that Arvind Kejriwal cannot participate in the Lok Sabha elections and there shouldn't be a level playing field. But as far as Enforcement Directorate is concerned, what they have been claiming time and again that his questioning is extremely important, and that is why he has been summoned for almost 9 times. Even in fact today he was called in by the Enforcement Directorate to appear before the agency. Now, after hearing the entire matter, the court asked the Enforcement Directorate officials through the public prosecutor that whether they have any evidence against Arvind Kejriwal or not, and whatever material they have, that should be brought in before the court. Now, the material has been given to the court. The ED has sought an instruction also from the court that the petitioner, that is Arvind Kejriwal or his lawyers, cannot see those files, and it has been told by our sources within the Enforcement Directorate that all the evidence against Arvind Kejriwal, that material has been brought in before the High Court judge, and now after going through the files, the High Court may pass a direction on whether Arvind Kejriwal should be given any relief from exemption before the agency, or there shouldn't be any coercive action, or whether he should participate in the investigation. But as we are saying, ED at time and again they are saying that they have solid evidence against Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal.
All right, I'm going to thank you for the moment for getting us up to speed with those developments. Munish, with that report as far as the proof against Arvind Kejriwal being examined by the Delhi court now is concerned. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal versus ED face-off is only exploding. Arvind Kejriwal moved Delhi High Court once again with fresh plea against the probe agency, asking the High Court to direct the ED to take no coercive action against him, saying that he's ready to appear before the probe agency only if he is assured that he won't be arrested.